actually thought it was Big Ranie.
Was she in the room?
You
the
know what,
spirit of Big Ranie was in the room, wasn't she?
I think, yeah, keep it up like that. Little Ranie, what advice would you give to our caller?
Let me see.
Was it to Sandy?
Sandy.
Right. Right, Sandy, what I would say, now don't worry too much, you know, like, if you're eating a lot of beans or sprouts, then obviously cut them out. But if you want to add a little bit of excitement, you could always set light to them. Do you know what I mean?
I haven't tried that before, actually.
That's a good tip, because I've heard from the Old Mother's Almanac that if you were to ignite bottom burps, then there will be no smell, no odour.
Really?
Yeah.
So listen, but listen, isn't, you know, if you were to light the fart,
it could backfire.
Could it
What could backfire, Baldy?
could it go into your body?
Maybe.
So I mean, you could set
You
your
could
body alight.
explode.
Really,
Won't the sizzling smell a bit?
Well, I think so long as you try and ignite it while you're expelling the noxious gas, then because there's a force pushing it out, it can't go in.
Oh,
So
I
it's
don't
quite
think I'll be
safe.
able to do that at work.
But you have to be careful, because you could set light to the curtains.
But Sandy, listen, Sandy, do you think that, you know, I mean, your partner at the end of the day, you know, you love him, and really, surely he should love you, irrespective of whether you do loud farts, small farts, smelly farts, you know, round farts, squared farts, any type of fart that you do, you know, aloo chapati farts, or, you know, saag gobi farts,
Chicken and chana farts.
chicken and chana farts, whatever farts you do, should it really matter? He should love you for, you know, for the way you are.
It should do, but I mean, sometimes men are fickle, really. Well, you know, it's quite an embarrassing problem, really. So I'm not sure I want to, you know, I mean, I can't really sort of do that every time I want me to fart, really.
Well, let's try and pin this problem down a bit more. I mean, when Sandy, when did this affliction begin?
It was a few years ago. I'd sort of eaten quite a big fusion of stuff in one day, and since then.
Did that involve curry?
I can't remember now, but it was a lot of vegetables. And I think we
Are you a vegetarian, Sandy? Are you a vegetarian?
No, I'm not. I do eat a lot of vegetables though, which could probably account for it.
My advice would be my advice, Big Ranie now. My advice would be cut out the vegetables and stick to rice pudding that your mother is making.
Stick to the kheer, yeah.
Yeah, kheer.
Yeah. That
I'll
could
give
be
it a go. I'll give it a go. But if that,
it's like rice pudding.
you know, if it doesn't go, I'll just have to light them.
Yeah, light them. Either eat kheer or ignite them.
Yeah, I would. I'd definitely like them. Bit of fun, bit of excitement.
Yeah.
But Little Ranie, I mean, you know, what do you think about, you know, in terms of the relationship, you know? Because look,
I think her husband had quite, you know, if it was my wife, and if it was my wife and she says, "Hey, Baldy, I want to show you something. Look," and she ignited a button burp, I'd be ecstatic. I'd think, "Wow, that is fantastic! I'll just do it again."
And I think he'll stay with you forever and ever after doing that. Do you know what I mean, Sandy? I think that's marvellous.
Do you think it'd be kind of quite interesting if you cooked a curry and you farted in the curry and then you put the lid back on and then you served it, because then he'd get used to the smell?
I've not tried that
I think you've got to acclimatise him to it. I think maybe you should try and bottle some and then you know,
slowly release it.
Slowly release it into the room.
So as opposed to having air freshener, you could have bottom freshener.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do try to carry some with me a lot, because I just never know. It sometimes catches me by unawares, so.
Yeah.
Do
you find that it has an impact if you're wearing a skirt? Does the skirt slightly move up when you kind of release the air?
Yeah, they're a lot worse if I'm wearing a skirt. I think when I'm wearing my jeans, it kind of cases it in.
Do you kind of feel like Marilyn Monroe sometimes with all the air that's kind of coming around you?
I do, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're quite ferocious, to be fair.
She sounds like a Marilyn Monroe type to me.
I tell you, she does.
Yeah.
Are you big on top?
What?
No, that was geared to Baldy.
Am I big on top?
Yeah, you big on top.
Well, I've got nothing on top, have I? Because I'm baldy.
You're bald on top.
Yeah.
You're bald on top.
And of course, another possible solution would be get a dog.
Get a what?
Get a dog, and then you can blame it on the dog. You know,
that's not a bad idea.
That's
actually.
Listen, quite interesting. Dogs fart. Do cats fart as well? I just wondering.
No, cats are like the Queen. They don't fart.
Cats don't fart.
No.
So you don't get a pussy fart.
No, you don't.
Right, I just
They just have hairballs, don't they?